Hey, it's Brenda Meller back again for another LinkedIn profile mini audit, and I'm joined today by Laurie Moser. Laurie, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Brenda, and I am really looking forward because I know I need some help with LinkedIn. So I am looking forward to this conversation with you.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to it as well. And for by way of background, we cross paths through Masha Goins. We're both in her program. So I want to give a little shout out to
Oh,
Masha in
yeah.
there. And really delighted. I reached out to the group and I said, hey, if anyone wants to jump on Zoom with me real quick, we'll do a LinkedIn profile mini audit. And you raised your hand. So let's talk about you. So, Lori, for those in the listening audience who are not familiar with you, could you tell us your name? What do you do? And who do you help?
Yeah, so I am Laurie Moser, founder of Staying Active Health and Wellness, and I support moms who have teens struggling with mental health challenges to help them feel more calm and grounded so they're able to respond, not react, no matter what is going on in their teens' lives.
Oh, very valuable. Okay, great. And so tell me right now, how much time are you spending on LinkedIn? And then also, do you have any specific questions about LinkedIn or are you open to some general feedback?
Definitely open to general feedback. I am not spending any time on LinkedIn at all. I think I finally updated what I'm currently doing maybe about a year ago. But
Mhm.
yeah, otherwise not spending any time on LinkedIn. And I think I've told myself because that's not where my ideal client necessarily hangs out. So I focused on other social media such as Instagram and my own Facebook group. So I have completely abandoned LinkedIn. And that's why I'm curious to hear your expertise, Brenda, if that is something that I should be utilizing because I know a lot of people do.
Okay, so I want to make sure I understand your ideal
Yeah.
target audience are moms of teens. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
mom of teen right now. And I heard you say you're struggling with mental health. Now, in the mental health space, generally speaking, what you're going to find is that your audience is definitely on LinkedIn. There's many
Mm.
moms, working moms,
Yeah.
a variety of different individuals from across the world. There are 1 billion members on LinkedIn. So you're going to find them on there, but they may not make themselves as visible because when you're a parent with
Mhm.
a teen who is struggling with mental health, you don't want to out yourself to your coworkers going,
Yeah.
yeah, this is happening to me at home. First and foremost, with 1 billion members, there's definitely an opportunity for you out there. LinkedIn is a professional networking platform where people expect that they can look you up and find information about you. So you might have an instance where somebody hears about you on an Instagram or a Facebook post, but then they go look you up on LinkedIn because they want to see,
Mhm.
is Lori legitimate? Is what people are saying about her, is it true? And is this a really full-baked business? So with that said, here's what
Got
I'm
it.
going to do. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to look
Okay.
at your profile together. I want to make sure I have the right profile up on screen right now. Give it a second to load.
That's me. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so they're coming to your profile, and I'm going to give you, as I came to your profile this morning, even before the call, a few things that I noticed that jumped out at me and some quick opportunities for improvement.
Okay.
The
Okay.
first thing I noticed is that you have 63 connections.
Yeah.
So on LinkedIn, I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, but once you get to 500 or more connections, it'll say 500 plus connections on there. So
Okay.
so on LinkedIn, it's almost like a seal of approval, so to speak. Like once you get to 500, it'll say 500 plus on there, and it
Got it.
shows that you're active on the platform.
Okay.
To invite people to connect on LinkedIn, it's there's followers, there's connections, but really when we're focusing here on connections, one
Okay.
person initiates the invitation to connect and the other person accepts it. So it's a very interactive thing that happens. And at this point in your career, Lori, I'm assuming you know more than 63 people. You've probably
Yes.
worked more than that and networked
Yeah.
with and whatnot. So if I were you, I would focus on connecting with people who
Okay.
are already a part of your community. Look up other therapists, look up referral partners, clients who might feel comfortable connecting with you, and you probably know who they are, the people that are openly referring you and giving you Google reviews in public about, working with you. Maybe other individuals who are in your local geographic area. I see that you're in Calgary,
Yeah.
Canada. So maybe if you go to networking groups, Chamber of Commerce's, things like that, like connect with the people that you know in your targeted geography or who might be a part of your target audience, whether those are
Okay.
referral partners or past clients. How does
Okay.
that sound so far?
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
easy thing to do. So when we focus on the people that we know, what will happen is LinkedIn will start to suggest your profile to other people. Hey, do you want to connect with Laurie Moser? And they'll go, oh, I know Laurie. And then they'll send you invitations. So that snowball effect will start to happen so that you're not working as hard to get to 500, but people are starting to come to you at the same time.
Okay.
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 So that's the first thing I noticed. And part of the reason why that's so important, not just to get to the 500 plus, but when people are looking you up on LinkedIn, they want to make sure they're looking at the right account. And if they are going to invite you to connect, they want to make sure that you're active. So the next thing I did after looking at the top of your profiles, I scrolled down, I looked at your activity section. You posted or you commented on a post 2 months ago. So that's
Mm.
like a little clue like, yep, she's been out on here, but she's not on here all the time, not on here
Yeah.
weekly. So I might be less apt to invite you to connect or reach out to you through LinkedIn than if you were more active. And that's
Okay.
important because there may be people who are not using Instagram. They're not on Facebook. They're not on any of these sites. They look you up here, but they see, gosh, she doesn't look that active. So they might say,
Yeah.
I'll try to find her website later. And you know what happens then? Later never
Yeah.
comes.
Yeah.
Right? We've lost that opportunity.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So related to that, I would suggest that you start to get more active on LinkedIn.
Okay.
And the best first thing to do to get more active isn't actually just posting, it's going to the homepage feed and
Mm.
starting to make this a part of your regular business day, spending 15 minutes in the homepage feed, interacting with people that you know. So Clementina, her name's Tina, I know her, so I give her post a like. Richard, I know him, he's a great guy. I give his post a like or a reaction. Bobby, the people that I know I interact with. And this does two things. One is it makes me more visible with those connections when they see that
Okay.
I'm interacting with their posts. The second thing is it trains the algorithm. These are the type of people that I want to see more in the homepage feed. Because
Mm.
right now, Lori, my guess is you go to your homepage feed and you're just seeing a bunch of random posts from people that you really don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're probably getting served posts because you only have 63 connections. You're probably getting served posts from people that you don't even know and you're not connected to.
Yes.
There's a bunch of random leadership quotes and sales posts from people you don't know and just
Yep.
random crap that's out in there, so to speak. So once you start to spend more of that time in the homepage, LinkedIn's algorithm goes, oh, okay, now we know what Lori wants to see.
Okay.
And then we'll show her more relevant content over time. Now, the flip side of that is the people that you interact with are those people who LinkedIn will serve your posts up to as well. Okay.
Mm. Okay.
So spend 15 minutes first in the homepage every business day interacting,
Okay.
and then once a week, start posting on LinkedIn. And
Okay.
think about posting something, Lori, for your ideal target audience. It can be informative, educational, inspirational, could be a frequently asked question or concerns, when clients are working with you, things they're struggling with. Could be seasonal. Right now we're in the summer as we're recording this episode, so it could be moms of teens, are you feeling like you're losing touch with your kids as they're out and about with their friends and you're wondering what's really going on with it? I'm just making this up. I can kind of relate, Lori, because my son is now 20. And I remember when he was in that phase of, high school, and I was wondering how he's doing, and he was out with his friends
Hmm.
during the summer. So pull from things that are seasonal. That
Okay.
might be something. And I want you to keep in mind because most of your ideal target audience, they're going to be readers, not
Yeah.
lurkers or stalkers. That sounds kind of negative, but they're kind of reading what you're posting,
Yeah.
but they
Okay.
won't interact with it, right? Because that would
Yes.
identify them to their
Yep.
coworkers, to their professional network.
Yep.
But when they see you post about those things, what might happen is if it's of interest to them, they might take a second after reading it and then click to go back to your profile. And then
Okay.
they're open and receptive to those messages that they're reading about you in there. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah. And when I'm posting, Brenda, is there like a certain length that I should be? Like, is this like what a Instagram post would be that long, or are you posting longer stuff, or does it matter?
I would say in the beginning, since you're just getting started, I don't want you to worry too much about length on
Okay.
there. And even since you mentioned Instagram, if you're already posting on Instagram, try some of your Instagram posts on LinkedIn. Like you don't need
Okay.
to reinvent the wheel on here. Just try some
Okay.
different things. In the future, as you start to spend more time in the homepage feed, you're going to learn what works on LinkedIn and what doesn't based on what you see other people doing. You might get ideas from them. You might get
Okay.
inspiration. You might even
Okay.
take something that you did on Instagram and then just tweak it slightly for LinkedIn. But I don't want you to
Mm.
worry too much in the beginning
Okay.
about length, just take some of the stuff that you did from Instagram and try it on LinkedIn. How does that sound?
Yeah, no, that makes total sense. That's doable. Now, are you allowed to put links in your post, and should you put links in your post?
Okay, great question. So you can do anything that you want. As a LinkedIn coach and strategist, I will advise you that if you put a link in the body of your post, there is a penalty with the algorithm. So
Oh,
the
okay.
goal for LinkedIn is to keep people on the site longer. Okay,
Okay.
so if you put an external link that's potentially sending them to your website or some other place that's
Yeah.
pushing them off of the platform, that's not where LinkedIn wants you to go. They want you to stay
Uh,
on the platform. Now, it's
okay.
not to say, Laura, you shouldn't ever put external links in posts, but just don't do it every time with every post,
Got it.
right?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
good point.
Okay. That
Okay,
makes
let me
sense.
give you one last pointer and
Yes.
observation on here. So, if someone's coming to your LinkedIn profile, they've heard of you, they're looking for validation that you are who you say you are, your business is legitimate. So, what I'm seeing at the top of your profile is the name of your business, and I'm looking in the bottom of your header here. It says Staying Active Health and Wellness Limited. That's your business, correct?
Yeah.
Next to that, we see this gray avatar with the two little building
Mm,
icons next to it.
yes.
Below that is an educational institution and an education that you've completed as listed on your profile. So that gray avatar, to me, Lori, that says, now as I should say, as a LinkedIn coach and strategist, I know that that either means you don't have a business page set up yet or it's not been properly linked. But
Mm,
to the average person who's viewing your profile, that gray avatar next to your company name gives them like pause. Is this a
uh,
legitimate business? How long has she been
okay.
doing this? Is this something she's just trying out of her basement right now to figure out if it's working or not? Is it not fully fledged? Is she not all in on this, right? As
Okay.
opposed to, and I'm looking through your experience section right now, I see that you worked once for the city of Calgary
Yeah.
as a legal assistant. There's a logo next to it. That
Yeah.
logo gives me that warm, fuzzy feeling like that's a legitimate organization. And also, it's not just uploading the logo because what you're going to do is create a company page. And that way, when people click on that logo, it will take them over to your company page on LinkedIn, which is another place that you can promote your business and give an
Okay.
overview of your services. So you're
Okay.
familiar with on Facebook how you can have a personal profile and a business page.
Yes.
And think about on Facebook, I don't know about you, but like a lot of people are being more protective about who we connect with, who we accept friend
Hmm.
requests with, right? Whereas
Yeah.
the business page is much more open. On
Yes.
LinkedIn, it's almost I don't want to say the reverse, but our profiles are very much open because we're open to professional networking and connecting with everyone, and our pages become an extension of our personal brand. But I
Mm,
would highly recommend for you that you get a free company page set up. I'm going to show you this quickly, Lori, and then you also will have access to the playback so you can look at this again later.
okay.
But in your top menu bar where it says home, my network, jobs, messaging, etc., you're going to go under the for business. It looks like a little waffle symbol.
Yeah.
Scroll all the way down to the bottom. You're going to click on create a company page. And you can literally do this in 5 to 10 minutes. Just click on company, the first option. You're going to type in the name of your business.
Okay.
It will auto populate the URL for you. If you do have a website, fill
Yeah.
that in. I'm assuming
Okay.
you have a website. Is that fair?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So you'll fill that in. You'll type in and select the industry, organization type, organization size, rather. Don't overthink it. If it's just you, 0 to 1. If you work with
Okay.
others, select the option there. So just fill in the fields that are required in here. You will want to upload a version of your logo. I
Okay.
would
Yeah.
recommend it's like a 300 by 300 square. Um,
Okay.
type of image. If you have a tagline that you use or a one-line description of 120 characters or less, for example, what I heard you say, and I might have captured this wrong, but mental health coaching for moms of teens or
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that.
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, I just, as a marketer, I'm like, I think that's what I heard in there, but
Yeah. You're right.
type in whatever. And then you click on I verify I'm an authorized representative.
Oh,
Then you've got the basics of your page that have been set up. And then at that point, you'll need to go back into your experience section of your profile. From your view, you'll see a pencil icon here. You'll click on that pencil and then click on the pencil next to the role. And then you need to edit the company name to get that logo linked inside there.
okay.
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 And then once you do that, Lori, the logo will appear here. People can click to go to your company page, and the logo will appear at the top. And then you've got
Okay.
instant credibility and verification on there.
Okay. Oh, that
Okay.
is so, see, I did not know that at all. That
Yeah.
is so helpful. Thank you.
Yeah. And it's a simple technique. Like it's once you know how to set it up, and it doesn't take much time. I think it can be really helpful to you. And then over time, you may want to get started with posting on your page and filling out information, etc. But bare minimum, we want to make sure that we get that logo in there to just get that little boost of recognition from
Okay.
your profile.
Oh, that's so good to
Okay.
know. Wow.
All right. Wonderful. All right, Lori,
Okay.
was this helpful for you today?
Incredibly helpful. You've taken me like from zero knowledge with LinkedIn to some stuff to get me going to make it at least more credible. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been incredibly helpful, Brenda.
All right.
And sounds like it's easy steps for me to start taking right away.
That's my goal. I want to provide you with
Yes.
easy steps. I don't want
Yes.
you to feel intimidated by LinkedIn. I want to welcome
Yeah.
you in. I want to be like your host, like, come on into LinkedIn. The
Yeah.
water's fine. After
Yeah.
the call, we're not connected yet, but after the call, I'm going to invite you to connect on LinkedIn as well.
Okay.
And if you ever have questions in the future, Lori, feel free to reach out and ask me. Sound good?
Okay. Yeah, that was so helpful. Thank you so much. Really
All right.
appreciate this.
You're welcome. And to wrap us up here, I'm going to let our listeners and viewers know that if you're interested in getting a LinkedIn profile mini audit, connect with me on LinkedIn and send me a direct message. Let me know that you heard me on the show here with Laurie Moser, and I'd be happy to give you instructions to get your own LinkedIn profile mini audit. With that said, this is Brenda Meller with Meller Marketing, helping you to get a bigger slice of the LinkedIn pie. Until next time, thanks for watching.